Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Spruce Digital channel. Today we're going to talk about conversion rate optimization. CRO is one of the best practices if you want to increase your conversion rate. The great thing about increasing your conversion rate is that it will make you more money because, for example, if your conversion rate currently is 2% and you optimize to 4%, you just doubled your revenue without spending $1 more on ads. So that's the great thing about CRO. But a lot of companies that start a conversion rate optimization campaign actually don't know what they're doing and they don't know the difficulties of CRO. So they end up wasting a lot of money and time. So in this video we're discussing 9 things you should avoid when running a CRO campaign. So let's get started. Alright, so mistake number 1 is making decisions based on your opinion instead of data. Just because your store design looks cleaner and you have new content on it, new photos, it doesn't mean it's going to perform better than a previous one. And for example, let's say a other store in your industry or a friend of your business partner changes something to their store, it doesn't mean it's going to get you the same results. Because the truth is, with conversion rate optimization, there really is no one size fits all. So if you're going to try a strategy your friend uses or a business partner, so make sure you do some research and can actually prove why it's going to perform for you. And don't forget, it's also not a bad thing to make mistakes. Just test things, look if they work for you. If they don't, just move on to the next one. Alright, so mistake number 2 is complicating the conversion funnel. So the conversion funnel is a set of pages leading up to your end goal, and your end goal probably is a purchase. So for a visitor to purchase something on your store. So pages on the conversion funnel are, for example, your product page, your checkout page. But the problem with a lot of conversion funnels is that they're way too complicated for visitors to walk through. So how do you actually simplify your conversion funnel? So here are some tips to help you. Remove all unrelated links from pages within the conversion funnel. Remove all unnecessary steps from the conversion funnel. Don't put too much focus on selling other offers. Only ask for information that's completely necessary in completing the conversion process. Visitors are hesitant to reveal their information if it's unjustified. In the case of shopping carts, clearly let the visitors know about postage and packing costs, taxes and your return policy as early in the process as possible. And make sure that you remind your visitors what they've added to their cart by placing a link back to the product. Or you can also make the product photo clickable in your checkout cart. Alright, so mistake number 3 is not establishing trustworthiness in the beginning or as soon as possible. So no matter how persuasive your call to action is or how good your store design looks, if you don't establish trustworthiness up front, it doesn't really matter. You can't increase your conversion rate if people don't trust you. So, and the problem with a lot of e-commerce businesses these days is that, they're a fly-by-night business. And a lot of people know this. So it's very important that you show that you're not a fly-by-night business and that you actually care about your product you sell and that you actually care about your customers. So how can you actually establish this? So here are some tips to help you. Assure your visitors that you value their privacy and that you have a secured site. Add hacker safe or similar badges that showcase that your business takes website security seriously. Add client testimonials and display your privacy policy wherever you ask for personal information from the visitor. Right, so mistake number 4 is writing content that only focuses on SEO and it doesn't meet your business goals. So SEO optimized content can do wonders for your business. It's great because you'll gain a lot of organic traffic, but if you only write content that's very optimized for Google, but it actually doesn't help your customers, then it's not going to matter that much, because although it's ranking very high, people don't actually want to read it. So make sure that your content actually meets your business goals. So you need to find a balance between helpful content, so content that helps your visitors and customers, and content that also ranks well on Google. So here are some tips to help you. First of all, focus on your brand's USP, unique selling proposition. Use simple language, let it be crisp, precise and to the point. Write for scanners, not for readers. Bullet points and ordered lists work better. Write catchy headlines. Add keywords that rank better. If you want to know more about copywriting for your product description, you can check out the video right here. Alright, mistake number 5, going for small tests instead of big ones. So a lot of people think when you're running a CRO campaign, you should make very small changes. Just like, for example, with Facebook ads, if you're testing a new ad set or a new ad, you're not going to spend that much money, because before you start spending a lot of money on it, you want to know that it's profitable. But with CRO, it works a little bit different, because the problem with CRO is you're making all these small micro changes that add up, and if they add up, they're going to be a big change. Really want to increase your conversion rate, you need to make big changes. So some things you could do is redesigning the page above the vault, redesigning the entire homepage, redesigning the navigation menu, moving important elements to improve visibility, changing headlines, which is catchier and more impactful than before. So then mistake number 6, and this is kind of the opposite of what I just told you, but running too many tests and pop-ups at the same time on the same page. But this is really about on the same page. So doing a lot of tests and pop-ups is great, because as I said, if you don't do it, your conversion rate, the change isn't going to be that big. But if you, for example, have a lot of pop-ups, so let's say you have a free shipping pop-up, a discount pop-up, and a sign up to my newsletter or whatever you have pop-up, you're having 3 pop-ups on the same page, and that's just very annoying. Your visitors won't like it, and they're probably abandon your website, so don't do that. So again, find a balance and do a lot of tests, but make sure it's not annoying for your visitor. That's the thing you need to keep in mind. Mistake number 7 is not paying much attention to basic design elements. So these design elements may include, for example, automatic image sliders. A lot of marketers think adding automatic image sliders is one of the easiest ways to showcase what's new or coming up on their store. The truth is that most conversion rate optimization experts suggest the exact opposite. They ruin your conversion rate. Image sliders do not allow users to explore the site at their own pace. Instead, they create banner blindness. Here are some reasons why you should think twice about adding automatic image sliders. The human eye strongly reacts to movement. If images scroll faster than the human eye can see or read, it will definitely miss out on the important stuff. Too many messages means no message at all. Instead, focus on adding on the primary message on your banner images, and the required action is always more effective. An alternative to automatic image sliders is touch carousels or a static image. They will increase your conversion rate, although most experts don't recommend using automatic sliders. It's not a bad idea to A/B test them. As I said in the beginning, what works for someone else maybe doesn't work for you, vice versa. So maybe image sliders work great for you. So test it. Alright, so the second design element you should pay attention to is video, because a lot of e-commerce brands are actually not using video. It is important that you show your products in action. Adding videos on your store can help you convince your customers better and boost your conversions. Videos also educate your customers about your product without forcing them to read text. But don't forget that your video needs to have a good call to action. Without a call to action, your users won't know which step to take next. They'll be happy to follow your call to action. Mistake number 8, undermining the importance of call to action buttons. Call to action buttons are one of the most important ingredients to a high converting website, but a lot of marketers don't know how to utilize them. So how do you actually use CTA buttons, and how can they improve your conversion rate? Here are some tips. Using the wrong color combination. A lot of case studies suggest that one particular color, for example, green, converts better than say blue. This isn't true. In most cases, it's all about which color pops up better on the page of your banner or web page. RIPT, Ripped Apparel, a Chicago-based online retail shop, increased their conversion rate by 6.3%, simply changing their CTA color from black to green. Tip number 2, not using power words. Instead of saying things like sign up or buy now, use words like save your seat, book now, are you in? Let's get started. Yes, let's start my free trial. Grab your free copy. Insights delivered daily to your inbox. Where should we send your free copy? Add this summer dress to your wardrobe. Creating urgency is a very easy way to increase your conversion rate. When you offer people a limited time incentive and give them a reason to believe it's true, they'll convert better. So first of all, Farfetch. Farfetch creates a sense of urgency on its product pages by showing how many items are left in a particular size and color combination for visitors purchase before they go out of stock. Amazon uses this strategy as well. It showcases the exact number of hours/minutes within which a visitor must complete their purchase process to get the order delivered at their doorstep. Alright everybody, that was the video for today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you want me to make a video about a specific topic or have a suggestion, you can leave them down in the comments. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.